Have you ever stood up from a chair and thought, that felt harder than it used to? Or maybe you've caught yourself slightly off balance during a walk, just a little wobble, nothing dramatic, but enough to make you wonder. If that sounds familiar, let me tell you something up front. This isn't just aging. It's not your imagination, and you're not slowing down just because you're getting older. What you're feeling is a quiet thief, one that most people don't even know is there, a condition we doctors call sarcopenia. Now, sarcopenia doesn't shout. It doesn't announce itself with flashing signs or sudden pain. It sneaks in, stealing your muscle mass day by day, night by night, especially while you're asleep. And here's the part no one tells you. This invisible decline is one of the top reasons older adults lose their independence, suffer falls, and eventually end up in nursing care. You might think your daily walk is enough. You might believe eating pretty healthy covers your bases. But I'm here as a doctor who's worked with seniors for over 30 years to tell you there's an 8-hour window we've been neglecting, and it happens every single night in bed. Tonight could be the night you start turning that around. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple, science-backed ritual you can do before bed to stop that muscle loss in its tracks. It's not complicated, it's not expensive. In fact, you probably already have what you need in your fridge. We'll also explore 6 other powerful foods and nutrients that I've seen help older patients like you regain their strength, balance, and confidence. Let's get one thing straight. This is preventable. Losing your strength is not a guarantee. And the road to recovery doesn't start in the gym, it starts right where you are, one informed step at a time. Ready? Let's begin this journey together. Secret number 1, the protein powerhouse, Greek yogurt. So you might be wondering, where do I begin? Well, don't worry, I'm here to guide you step by step through these muscle-saving secrets. Our first secret is a powerhouse food that you might already have sitting in your fridge, Greek yogurt. Now, you may already know that yogurt is healthy, but the key isn't just eating yogurt. It's how and when you eat it. And when you're over 60, your body faces something called anabolic resistance, which basically means you need more high-quality protein to achieve the same muscle-building benefits you did when you were younger. Greek yogurt is a star in this area. It's packed with a specific amino acid called leucine. Leucine isn't just another building block. It's the master signal that activates muscle protein synthesis, MPS, the process that helps your body repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Without enough leucine, even if you're eating plenty of protein, your body won't be able to fully utilize it to rebuild and strengthen your muscles. So why does this matter to you? The answer is simple. It's the difference between standing up from the dinner table with ease or needing an extra push from your hands. It means being able to walk up a flight of stairs without feeling winded and having the strength to play with your grandkids without worrying about losing your balance. My prescription? Aim for 1 serving of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt for breakfast or as a midday snack. The flavored varieties, especially those with fruit on the bottom, often have added sugar, which fuels inflammation and works against your goals. If you need a bit of sweetness, add some fresh berries. Eating it earlier in the day gives your muscles the fuel they need for the activities ahead. But protein isn't the only part of this puzzle. There's a silent enemy that protein alone can't combat, and that brings us to secret number 2. Secret number 2, the anti-inflammatory shield, wild-caught salmon. Now, let's talk about the silent enemy that protein alone can't combat, chronic low-grade inflammation. Think of it like a low, smoldering fire that's always burning inside your body, damaging healthy muscle tissue over time. It's a hidden problem that often goes unnoticed, but it plays a massive role in accelerating muscle loss as we age. So how do we fight this constant internal fire? The answer lies in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically the ones found in wild-caught salmon. These powerful fats, particularly EPA and DHA, are some of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories available. They help calm that internal inflammation, protecting your muscles from the damage it causes. In fact, research from places like the Washington University School of Medicine show that older adults with higher omega-3 levels experience improved muscle growth and strength, precisely because they've tackled inflammation head-on. So what does that look like in your day-to-day life? Well, it means waking up with less stiffness in your knees and ankles. It means having better blood flow to your legs so you don't tire as easily during your daily walk. Plus, as a bonus, omega-3s aren't just great for your muscles, they're also excellent for your heart and brain. My advice? Aim for at least 2 3 to 4 ounce servings of wild-caught fatty fish like salmon each week. And if possible, always choose wild-caught salmon over farmed, as farmed salmon tends to have higher levels of inflammatory omega-6 fats, which can actually work against you. By bringing these anti-inflammatory warriors into your diet, you'll be giving your muscles the protection they need to stay strong and healthy. But inflammation isn't the only thing your muscles need protection from. To actually make them stronger and more powerful, they need the right type of fuel for every single movement. And this brings us to secret number 3, where we unlock a crucial nutrient that most people overlook. Secret number 3, the forgotten muscle fuel, creatine. Now, when I say creatine, you might picture a young bodybuilder at the gym lifting heavy weights. But let me clear that up right away. For seniors, creatine isn't about bulking up. It's about preserving your strength, stability, and most importantly, your independence. In my years of practice, I've come to see creatine as one of the most studied, safest, and effective supplements for older adults. It's a game changer for maintaining your muscle function, especially when you're concerned about falls or losing your balance. Here's the science behind it. Every time you stand up from a chair, catch yourself from stumbling, or lift a bag of groceries, your muscles require a burst of immediate energy. That energy comes from a molecule called ATP, or adenosine triphosphate. The problem? Your muscles only store enough ATP for a few seconds of effort. After that, your body runs out of fuel and the muscles start to tire. This is where creatine steps in. It works like a rapid recharging station for your ATP. Creatine donates a molecule that instantly regenerates your ATP supply, allowing your muscles to work harder and for longer. Think of it like upgrading your body's battery pack. What does that mean in the real world? It means standing up from a chair more easily. It means being able to carry all your groceries in one trip. Most importantly, it means you'll have faster reaction times, so you can catch your balance before a fall happens, something that could make all the difference in preventing a serious injury. My advice? The most proven form of creatine is creatine monohydrate. A simple daily dose of 3 to 5 grams mixed into a glass of water is all you need. It's tasteless, affordable, and highly effective. Before starting, it's always a good idea to have a quick chat with your doctor, especially if you have any existing kidney conditions. Creatine is a powerful muscle-boosting tool, but it's not the only secret to preserving your strength as you age. To fuel your muscles properly, you need something else, a nutrient that's commonly overlooked in seniors but incredibly important for your circulation. Let's dive into secret number 4, where we talk about the circulation booster, spinach. Now, this next secret is something that might surprise you. Spinach. Yes, that humble leafy green. Popeye wasn't just relying on spinach for the iron. It turns out he was onto something much more powerful for muscle health. Spinach is loaded with dietary nitrates, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in your circulation. Don't confuse this with the unhealthy nitrates found in processed meats. The nitrates in vegetables like spinach and beets are incredibly beneficial. Once you consume them, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, or NO, a molecule that works as a master regulator for your blood vessels. Here's how it works. Nitric oxide signals your blood vessels to relax and widen, a process called vasodilation. Wider blood vessels mean better blood flow, which leads to more oxygen and nutrients being delivered directly to your muscles. More blood flow means more energy, and that means your muscles can work harder and longer without fatiguing. For you, this could mean less muscle fatigue when you're walking or doing daily activities. It's the difference between feeling tired after a few minutes of walking versus having the endurance to stroll through the entire grocery store without having to lean on the cart.
Plus, this improved circulation is a huge bonus for maintaining healthy blood pressure as well. My advice? Don't overthink it. Adding spinach to your diet is simple. Just throw a large handful into your daily salad, blend it into a smoothie, or saute it lightly as a side dish. But be careful not to overcook it, as boiling spinach can cause the beneficial nitrates to leach out into the water. With spinach, you're not only improving circulation for your legs, but you're also giving your heart and muscles the fuel they need to function optimally. This simple addition to your diet can have a profound impact on how you feel each day. Now that we've talked about what to add, let's focus on what to remove, which is just as important, if not more so. And that brings us to secret number 5, where we uncover the hidden saboteur: refined carbs and sugar. All right, let's get down to one of the biggest muscle-sabotaging culprits lurking in your pantry: refined carbs and sugar. These are the white bread, sugary cookies, and soft drinks that you might think are harmless treats. But the truth is, these seemingly innocent foods are silent enemies when it comes to maintaining healthy muscles. Here's what happens. When you consume refined sugars or carbs, your blood sugar spikes. In response, your body releases a flood of insulin to bring that sugar back under control. Over time, this constant spike in insulin can lead to a condition known as insulin resistance, where your muscle cells become numb to insulin signals. And why does that matter? Well, insulin is the key that opens the door to your muscle cells, allowing them to absorb glucose for energy and amino acids for muscle repair. But if that door is locked, thanks to insulin resistance, your muscles can't get the fuel they need, even if you're eating plenty of protein. This makes it much harder for your body to repair muscle tissue and can accelerate muscle loss over time. But that's not all. This high-sugar environment also promotes the chronic low-grade inflammation we talked about earlier. This means that your body is in a toxic, muscle-wasting state. What happens when you remove refined carbs and sugar? Within just a few weeks, you'll notice more stable energy levels throughout the day. No more mid-afternoon crashes. Your brain fog will clear up, and you'll find it easier to focus. And most importantly, your muscles will finally have the proper fuel they need to grow stronger. My advice? Swap out white bread for 100% whole grain bread. Choose sweet potatoes instead of white potatoes, and reach for nuts like almonds when you want a snack. These small but consistent changes will help you create an internal environment where your muscles are ready to thrive, not shrink. Removing these hidden saboteurs is key to rebuilding your muscle health. But now, let's talk about the ultimate power duo that can take your muscle and bone strength to the next level. And that brings us to secret number 6, where we embrace vitamin D and vitamin K2, the bone and muscle duo.
Secret number 6, the bone and muscle duo, vitamin D and vitamin K2. Now, we can't talk about muscle health without discussing the bones that your muscles are connected to. These two systems are intertwined. Having the strongest muscles in the world doesn't mean much if your bones aren't up to the task. In fact, weak bones are one of the main reasons seniors experience falls and fractures, which often lead to a loss of independence. The secret to bone and muscle health lies in the perfect partnership between vitamin D and vitamin K2. These two vitamins work together to ensure your muscles and bones remain strong and in harmony. You've probably heard of vitamin D. It's often called the sunshine vitamin because your body makes it when exposed to sunlight. Most people know it helps your body absorb calcium, but it does much more than that. Vitamin D receptors are found directly on your muscle tissue, which means it plays a direct role in muscle function and strength. Low levels of vitamin D are consistently linked to an increased risk of falls in older adults, not just because of weak bones, but because of impaired muscle function and balance. So if your vitamin D levels are low, it's not just your bones that are at risk, it's your muscles too. But vitamin D alone isn't enough. Enter vitamin K2.
Think of vitamin D as the hero that brings calcium into your body, while vitamin K2 is the traffic cop that directs calcium to the right places, your bones and teeth. Without K2, calcium can end up in your arteries and soft tissues, causing dangerous calcification and stiffness. Together, vitamin D and vitamin K2 work as a powerful team. When you optimize both, you'll significantly reduce your risk of falls and fractures. This combination helps you keep your muscles strong, your bones solid, and your body functioning like it should. My advice? To ensure you're getting enough, try to get sensible sun exposure whenever possible to boost your vitamin D. You can also eat foods rich in vitamin D, like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, and fortified foods. For vitamin K2, look for fermented foods like natto or high-quality cheeses. However, many seniors may need a supplement to get enough of both, especially vitamin D. Ask your doctor for a simple blood test to check your vitamin D levels before guessing or supplementing. Optimizing this dynamic duo will give you the muscle and bone health you need to stay strong and independent for years to come. Now that we've talked about what to add and remove, it's time for the final secret, the one I promised you. The simple, game-changing ritual you can do right before bed to stop your muscles from disappearing while you sleep. Let's dive into secret number 7. Secret number 7, the nighttime muscle saver. Cottage cheese. Now, this is the moment you've been waiting for, the secret ritual that you can do right before bed to stop your muscles from deteriorating while you sleep. And no, it's not a fancy supplement, it's not an expensive treatment, it's actually a humble, affordable food that you probably already have in your fridge: cottage cheese. I know what some of you might be thinking, cottage cheese, that old-fashioned diet food? But hear me out, because the science behind this is what truly matters. Cottage cheese is packed with a unique type of protein called casein. Now, most of the protein you consume during the day, whether it's from chicken, fish, or whey protein, is fast digesting. That's great for quick muscle repair and recovery. But casein is different. It's a slow-digesting protein that forms a gel-like substance in your stomach, meaning it's broken down slowly throughout the night. This slow release of amino acids into your bloodstream provides what's called a trickle-feed effect. Over the course of 7 to 8 hours while you sleep, your body gets a steady supply of muscle-building amino acids. This is the magic. It helps keep your body in an anabolic state, muscle building, even while you sleep. Without this steady supply of protein during the night, your body naturally enters a catabolic state, muscle wasting. But by eating cottage cheese before bed, you provide the fuel your muscles need to stay in that anabolic state, preventing them from being broken down for energy during the night. In fact, groundbreaking research from Maastricht University in the Netherlands, published in the Journal of Nutrition, found that consuming casein protein before bed significantly boosts muscle protein synthesis overnight, leading to greater muscle mass and strength. The real-world benefit? Waking up with less stiffness, feeling more recovered, and knowing that while you slept, your body was actively repairing itself, not deteriorating. My prescription? Eat about half a cup of low-fat, low-sodium cottage cheese 30 to 60 minutes before going to bed. If you want to add a little flavor, throw in some fresh berries for some antioxidants. It's a simple, powerful, and scientifically proven strategy to protect your muscle mass while you sleep. And that's it. By adding this simple ritual before bed, you can effectively stop the muscle decay that happens overnight and instead turn your sleep time into a time of muscle renewal. The road to stronger muscles and independence. So there you have it. From the slow-release power of cottage cheese at night to the anti-inflammatory shield of salmon, the energy boost from creatine, and the vital support from vitamins D and K2, we've uncovered a powerful, science-backed toolkit to fight back against muscle loss. It's not about one magic bullet, it's about making a series of small, intelligent choices that, when combined, build a resilient foundation of strength for your body. Remember, your journey to stronger, more reliable legs starts tonight. Try that half a cup of cottage cheese before bed, add some spinach to your lunch tomorrow, and start making simple, achievable changes to protect your freedom and mobility. And please, the next time you see your doctor, ask them about testing your vitamin D levels or if a creatine supplement might be right for you. Take control of your health. You are your best advocate. If this video has empowered you, please like, subscribe to Science of Wellness, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our health updates. Let us know in the comments which one of these secrets will you try first. If you're going to give the bedtime ritual a shot, just type cottage cheese in the comments. Aging is a fact of life, but losing your strength and independence is not a requirement. Every meal, every choice is an opportunity to invest in a stronger, more vibrant you. Picture yourself walking confidently, playing with your grandkids without fear, and living life fully on your own terms. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay strong, stay independent.